Hi there, my name is Chrissy and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to continue on with Game of Thrones. So last time on Game of Thrones, we ended off with a very heartbreaking and a surprising scene. Jaime Lannister and his soldiers have attacked Ned for the for the capture and arrest of Tyrion. And they killed Jory. I cannot believe it. So sad that he got a knife to the eye. As Ned and Jaime were fighting, one of the extra soldiers decided to put a spear into Ned's leg from behind, giving obviously giving Jaime the edge. Catelyn Stark and her entourage were attacked on the road to the Eyrie to see Catelyn's sister. When they got there, oh boy, she looks like she has gone a wee bit cuckoo bananas. She has accused Tyrion of killing Jon Arryn as well, even though I don't think he did that either. So I want to say that I missed a huge plot point last week, and it wasn't until I saw someone in the comments just casually mention it. The whole back and forth between Varys and Baelish in the throne room, where Littlefinger had said to him, I saw you escorting a foreign dignitary. Now, my theory was that it was going to be Mormont, who, when he found out that Dany was pregnant, he looked a bit out of sorts. He looked a bit odd, and he said that he had to go and see someone. I think that's what he said. And so I wondered if it was him that was going to see Varys. And then in the scene where Arya is down in the dungeons and she sees the two conspirators down there talking about Jon Arryn and possibly the assassination of Ned Stark now. And I had to rewind a couple of times. So it's like, I know that face, and it was Illyrio. Forgive my I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but he was the guy that was with Daenerys and Drogo when they were getting married. So obviously it was him that was down. I mean, it was him that was down there in the dungeons talking, and I completely overlooked who he was talking to because I was so focused on who this character was, so I knew I'd recognize him, but I completely missed that he was talking to Varys. So he and Varys in the dungeons talking about the possibility of killing Ned Stark and all the bastards. Well, not killing the bastards, but talking about the bastards. And when Baelish was saying that Varys is from across the sea, so Illyrio and Varys are the connection there, right? And it really does look like that Baelish was kind of worried when he was before the whole scene started and he's staring at the Iron Throne. The look on his face was very different. It looked like worry on his face. Also, the cogs are turning behind, in his brain of like what could possibly be going on here. How is he going to unravel this mystery that's going on at the moment? So I can't wait to see all that come to light. Now, one of the big questions is if with Jon Arryn, being poisoned by apparently Sir Hugh, but who was it that put Sir Hugh up to it? There's talk that it was Varys, and then there's talk that it could possibly be Littlefinger or someone else. There's a lot of there's a lot of so much backstabbing and half truths and hidden words spoken between lines, if you know what I mean. But my two biggest worries at the moment are what's going to happen to Ned. Is he going to get out of King's Landing? And what's going to happen to Tyrion? I'm scared for him in the jail, and because Catelyn's sister seems a bit crazy. But all of that aside, we're going to put all of that aside for now, and we're going to go straight into the next episode of Game of Thrones. Let's do it. Ned. Uh-oh. There's Cersei. Ooh, I don't trust you. And Robert.
By what right dare you lay hands on my blood?
I am the king's hand.
You were the king's hand.
Peace and
you shall now be held accountable.
Will both of you shut your mouths?
He butchered my men.
Lord Stark was returning drunk from a brothel when his men attacked Jaime.
Quiet, woman.
He's attacked one of my brothers and abducted the other. I should wear the armor, and you the gown.
Whoa!
I shall wear this like a badge of honor.
Wear it in silence, or I'll honor you again. The girl will die, and I'll hear no more of it. Put on the badge, and if you ever take it off again, I swear to the mother I'll pin the damn thing on Jaime Lannister.
Fuck, what are you doing, Ned? It's looking really bad. Is this like a, Oh, yay! Infection, maybe, from his wound? What are you doing, Danny? She wants those eggs to hatch. They're supposed to be fossils, though, right? I mean, I know there are dragons in this series, so I'm just going to be waiting for them to show up. No burns? What? She's burned. Interesting. Hodor.
Not too fast.
Uh-oh.
All alone in the deep, dark woods.
On.
Uh-oh.
Drop the knife. Let him go and I'll let you live.
Oh, fuck. Thank you.
Give me my life, my lord, and I'm yours.
Really?
There is only one God, and his name is death. And there is only one thing we say to death. Not today.
He's cool. What the fuck is she doing? Is that turning you on, darling? Isn't it great to see what you've created, Viserys?
He won't be a real Targaryen. He won't be a true dragon.
Hold it down. I am sickened. Language has come along really good. Rhaego.
I think we can assume that no one is willing to...
I'll stand for the dwarf.
Who is this?
They burned most everything in the Riverlands. They covered
Yes.
our children in pitch and lit them on fire. They weren't thieves. They didn't steal nothing. The one who was leading them, taller by a foot, saw him take the head off a horse with a single swing of his
Sounds
sword.
awfully like the mountain.
Someone we know. The Mountain. Can you think of any reason the Lannisters might possibly have for being angry with your wife?
If the Lannisters were...
God, I go back and forth on Baelish, eh? It's like, trust him, I don't. Trust him, I
Give
don't.
you back your homes. In the name of Robert of the House Baratheon, the first of his name, King of the Andals and the first men, I charge you to bring the King's justice to the false knight Gregor Clegane and all those who shared in his crimes. I strip him of all ranks and titles, of all lands and holdings,
He has the power to do that.
and sentence him to death. Send a raven to Casterly Rock. Inform Tywin Lannister that he has been summoned to court to answer for the crimes of his bannermen. He will arrive within the fortnight or be branded an enemy of the crown
Oh,
and a
Ned!
traitor to the realm.
Oh, God, he's just making things worse.
Tywin Lannister is the richest man in all the Seven Kingdoms. Gold wins wars, not soldiers.
And how come Robert is king and not Tywin Lannister?
That's a good question.
Stand and fight, coward!
This is Sparta? Wow. Let's get him like in the jugular or something. Bye bye. Give him his gold though, please. He's just doing what he's been told to do. Fork it over. You realise you have now brought the wrath of the fucking Lannisters down upon you. Oh, thank you.
Lannister always pays his debts.
Good one, Tyrion. Better let him keep it. Here comes Joffrey. Cool outfit though.
My prince.
My lady. You'll be queen someday. It's only fitting you should look the part. Will you forgive me for my rudeness?
There's nothing to forgive.
My lady now. From this day.
It's very good. It's very good. If I didn't know he was a homicidal maniac. Ugh.
I'm sending you both back to Winterfell.
What?
Listen.
What about Joffrey?
Are you dying because of your leg? Is that why you're sending us home?
What? No.
Please, Father, please don't.
Can we take Syria back with us?
Who cares about your stupid dancing teacher? I can't go. I'm supposed to marry Prince Joffrey. I love him, and I'm meant to be his queen and have his babies.
7 hells.
When you're old enough, I'll make you a match with someone who's worthy of you.
He'll be the greatest king that ever was, a golden lion, and I'll give him sons with beautiful blonde hair.
The lion's not his sigil, idiot. He's a stag like his father.
He is not. He's nothing like that old drunk king.
Go on, girls, get your scepter and start packing your things.
Wait!
Come on!
But it's not fair!
Dark hair. All of his kids have dark hair. Joffrey doesn't have dark hair.
Lord Oris Baratheon, black of hair.
They all got black.
Axel Baratheon, black of hair.
The Baratheon,
Joffrey Baratheon,
yellow of hair,
golden hair.
golden hair. Jaime! Oh my god! That is why Jon Arryn is dead. He was trying to figure out. Oh my god! How did I not see this? All of his siblings have. Because he's got a younger brother and a sister. They're all blonde haired.
I want the crown he promised me. He bought you, but he never paid for you.
He says yes. You shall have a golden crown that men shall tremble to behold.
I don't think that's gonna mean what you think it's gonna mean, buddy.
Kurumai.
Oh!
No! You cannot touch me! I am the dragon! I am the dragon! I won my crown!
It wouldn't be that easy to mount that quickly.
Danny, tell them. No, you can't.
Oh, fuck.
A crown for king.
Oh, God!
He was no dragon. Fire cannot kill a dragon.
She is a dragon. Fire didn't touch her when she hid the egg in the fire. Holy shit! Okay, so that was a cool ending for a start. What a way to go. Having gold poured on you. I mean, come on though. That gold couldn't have taken that quickly to melt. Just putting that out there. But obviously, okay, it makes a bit more sense now why Jon Arryn was going around trying to find these bastards. Every bastard that he came across was, as Ned found out, they were all black of hair. Except for when it comes for his children sitting in the throne room. Joffrey, Tommen, and there's a young girl. Myrcella? They are all blonde-haired. And we already know that Cersei and Jaime are knocking boots. Those are Jaime's children. And I cannot believe that it's taken me this long, not just, 6 episodes, but years to know this. I feel so dumb. But there you go. So this is the reason why I'm guessing that, okay, the Lannisters did kill Jon Arryn. They didn't want... But who though? Cersei, Jaime, or them together? They didn't want it getting out that the children are a product of their incest. Does Tyrion know? Tyrion knows that those two are having relations. I'm pretty sure that he does know that they're sleeping together, or that they're having an affair. But does he know that the children are his? Does Robert know? I mean, you know, a dark hair and a blonde having kids, you know, it's not unheard of, obviously, for the kids to take the recessive gene and have blonde hair. It does happen. But all three of them, and you'd start to suspect, if you were Robert, that something was a bit off. I mean, I don't know. Clearly that's, he must know something. Obviously John Arryn knew, or he suspected. He suspected, I think he knew. I think he knew that, I think he found out that these, oh, I can't believe it. I'm just thinking back to Gendry. When Ned went to go and visit Gendry, and he asked him about his mum, and he said that his mother was yellow of hair. But he was dark haired. Okay, so if Robert had an affair with, like, I don't know, I'd say a whore, who was blonde, and he was the result of that union as a bastard, he had dark hair, so he would have found out, oh, okay, so if Robert and the blondie had a kid, the result would be a dark-haired kid, which was Gendry. Okay. And I must go back and look, because when he went to go and see the last person in the last episode who had the baby still, what colour hair did she have? I'm going to look that up. I'm going to check the last episode. Yeah, she's got like blondish light brown hair. And yet the baby still had dark hair. Right, I mean, that cinches it for me. These kids are Jaime's kids. And John Arryn found out, and he had to go. I'm still scared and worried about what's going to happen to Ned now that he has given the order to go and basically bring the mountain in for justice. He's got a death he's got a death mark on him. And off that is because of Lannister. He has called to court Tywin Lannister, who we haven't seen yet. I do know Charles Dance plays him because he has come up in some memes that I've seen. I love Charles Dance. And he is the richest man in all the kingdoms. But he's going to have a lot of pull, I think, like a huge amount, because he owes a lot of money. The kingdom owes a lot of money to Tywin. So he's going to have a lot of strings to hold there. But Ned putting that decree out for Tywin, that is, I'm really worried about the repercussions he's going to get of that. And I still maintain that he is not going to leave King's Landing alive. Tyrion, I'm so glad that he got away with it. When he got out of the jail cell, by saying that he was going to confess his crimes, and he was saying all those ludicrous things, which I'm 100% sure that he did all those, and that one guy was laughing in the background. Was that the reason why he chose to fight for him? Or do they have a previous relationship? Like, do they know each other? Or I don't know. I mean, it just seemed kind of weird that this rando would do it. The only thing that I can think of was that, he kind of got a bit endeared to him through these silly stories, because he was the only one laughing about them, apart from me, because they were hilarious. What else? That little scene there with Joffrey. I keep saying, if I didn't know what kind of maniac he was going to turn out to be, that would have been a very endearing scene. to me. He's still, you know, and it just kind of icked me out to see them kiss. It just icked me out. But again, that's because, you know, I know. So, what else? Oh, I think I may have missed it in the last episode where Renly said that they were him and Robert were brothers. I must have completely missed it. I do remember him saying something about Robert. Oh my god, I do remember. He was saying about Robert and Stannis. I'm guessing that Renly is the youngest. I don't think we've met Stannis. I must have completely missed that in the last episode. But okay, so Renly is the king's brother. And as Robert said at the beginning of the episode, he never loved his brothers. Not like he chose Ned to be his brother. I was never worried that Robert was going to like physically harm Ned. I don't think. I'll just put it out there. I don't think Ned is going to survive, and I think it is going to be Jaime that kills him because he has it out for him. It's going to be a Lannister that kills him. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to sit here and wallow in my awesomeness that I finally figured out what the whole thing is going on with these bastards. I'm so proud of myself. Leave down in the comments if I'm right, if you think I'm right. I think I'm right. I think I am right, and I think the reason why Jon Arryn is now dead is because of that. So tell me down below. Say, good job, Chrissy, you're right. For everyone else, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next week for more Game of Thrones. Bye.